Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome back to another thrilling episode of Multipack Mania. Now, this is the segment created by Joe and myself where we're going to watch some of the movies that are on all of these multi-packs that we own. I mean, if you have them, you might as well watch them. Now, this week's theme is going to be 50 movie packs. Now, I've already programmed them into the random number generator 1 and 50, minimum and maximum. And the 50 pack I'm going to be using is Chilling Classics. Alright, let's do the number generator and we will see what we're going to be watching and reviewing this week. Hit generate here. 22. Oh boy, 22. Okay. Oh my lord. Okay, the movie that I'm going to be reviewing this week is Haunts, which is a movie I've been wanting to see for a really long time. That's awesome. All right. Well, that's what I'm going to be reviewing, and I will come back with a review for Multipack Mania. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Welcome back. I just watched Haunts, and here are my thoughts. Haunts is a 1976 film which runs approximately 97 minutes and is written and directed by Herb Fried. Now, on here it says disc number 3, which is kind of weird, but as you know, we go by the back. And there's 25 on each side, and Haunts is right there. Somewhere in there. Yeah. So, that's what I watched. And what's really weird is that's the reason why I bought this pack. Okay, now this is written and directed by Herb Fried. He was responsible for Graduation Day, Beyond Evil, and Tomboy. Now this stars Mae Britt as Ingrid. She was in Murder Inc., The Blue Angel, and The Hunters. Cameron Mitchell as Carl. He's pretty much a mainstay in horror. Unfortunately, he passed away on July 6, 1994 at the age of 75. He was in Trapped Alive, which I definitely recommend. It's a fantastic movie. Jacko, which Joe just informed me recently that we are getting a Blu-ray of that. And Bloodlink, which I've always wanted to see. This also stars Aldo Ray as Sheriff. He passed away on March 27th, 1991 at the age of 64. He was in Shock 'em Dead, which is a fun one, Night Shadow, and Evils of the Night, which actually my buddy Brad just reviewed recently, and he thought it was pretty crappy, just like I did. Okay, this one I'm going to have to be fairly vague on because it's got a lot of twists and turns. Now, this, of course, is considered a proto-slasher, which I hate that term, but it is considered a proto-slasher. It does predate Halloween, although it doesn't predate Black Christmas, Silent Night, Bloody Night, Psycho, you can do the math. Okay, you have a lady named Ingrid who lives with her Uncle Carl, and a bunch of people in the town are being killed by a masked man. It's like a one of those wool hats with the face cut out, with a pair of scissors. They are being raped and then killed. So the police are obviously looking for this person, and that's most of the movie. The police looking for the person who was killing the women and raping them. Unfortunately, I really can't go into too much more than that because it'll spoil major plot points. This takes a very, very dark turn with a half an hour left to go, and a very weird turn, something I did not see coming, and I think that's what's going to get people if they end up watching this. This was never put on DVD. This only has a, it's on this side, burn on demand, if I remember correctly. And it's pretty much been lost on VHS. It's it's a slow burn, so it's not going to be for everybody, but it is slasher like in quality, and it has a very uncomfortable but interesting major twist. There's actually a few of them in the story. The killer of these women and the rapist and the killer, actually gets caught 50 minutes into the film, so there's like 40 minutes left when the killer actually gets caught and unmasked. I pretty much called that. I knew who it was. I just had a feeling. It wasn't really spelled out. There's a lot of red herrings in this, of course, because it's a slasher movie. But I pretty much knew who the killer was. It's where it takes a dark turn and the twists come in that it's just a very, very weird, wild film. I recommend it, but just know what you're getting yourself into. This movie is not going to be for everyone. It is a slow burn. It doesn't have much of a body count. There is no gore to speak of. This is actually rated PG, which I don't think it says on here. Yeah, it does say on here, rated PG. Um, Not really much nudity to speak of, if any, that I can remember. Like, she takes a shower a few times, but it's her back, and you see above her butt. So there's really no nudity to speak of. Um, like I said, the gore is very, very minimal. But it's a fun flick. Definitely a fun flick, and I do recommend it. Don't forget to check out everybody else for Multipack Mania. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.